Welcome to Channel AMEC, your insight to the Australian visa system. Good day everyone, my name is Carl Young, your online YouTube visa consultant. Are you interested in migrating to Australia? Why don't you consider to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell on the side, so once we have all the updates and news, you'll be the first one getting all the insight. Alright, today's video, I would like to share an update on a news that I received. Obviously, it's still the spiral of this student cap phenomenon continue to grow. Now, there has been a news came out, I think, on the 30th of August. That's on Thursday, I think. It's really, I believe it's worth of have a little chat about. Obviously, if you have been following my channel long enough, we have been advising everyone, you know, just to stay away with the vet sector. Vet sector means all the courses that student apply that's below the bachelor degree. So that includes all the diploma, certificates, cookery courses, carpentry, childcare services, things like that. Now, there's hundreds and thousands of these private institutions all around Australia. Now, first of all, at the beginning of this year, they have been placed into a so-called higher risk level courses, and such a lot of institutions has been going under monitoring and checks. Now, we have learned with a couple of video back, I have done a news update that there has been 150 vet institution providers being shutted down, not shutting down, they've been shuttered down. So they were forced by the government to actually being shut. Now, there has been further chat in regards, now what about those international students? They have been registered and holding a student visa. What do we do with them? Here we go. Now, that's the main reason that we wanted to talk about this in our video today. So you can see there's the news came out on the 30th of August. It says a call to deport those visa routers after Ghost College's crackdown. Now, that means obviously not to deport the business owner on the particular school institution, because I assume these people will be holders of either their permanent residence or they are Australian citizen, because it's Australian business. So there's no way to deport them. But who to deport? Who are the routers? Now, that will definitely be the international student, because only the international student relates to this or phenomenon will have something with the condition allowing the government to actually to deport them. So the government is facing call to deport international student associated with so-called ghost colleges. So again, that is why we had advised probably from 12 months ago now not to choose those vet courses. Now, that's a huge problem. Now, I think the question that a lot of viewers will go is, so is my institution, my school, the so-called ghost college? How do I find out if they are the ghost college? How do I find out if they are being checked and monitored? Perhaps they have received a warning notification from government. Now, there's currently very slim and rare resources that we can actually gain and actually get through. So it's what we really advise is just to stay away from that sector, because you just don't know. Now, if you wanted to choose to study any cookery or diploma or certificate courses, choose TAFE. Okay, choose TAFE. TAFE is a state-owned, that means the government-owned public, institutions. Don't try to pick those private colleges unless they're well known. For example, the Blur school institutions down in Adelaide and Brisbane. That's for the famous, well-known hospitality programs providers, or Blue Mount. Something that those big names. Other than that, just don't go to those areas to pick those courses and lodging your student visa. Especially the student visa now costs so much, and there's no refund if you have received a refusal. So again, let's have a little and I'll summarize with the article what they're trying to say. So federal government is facing a call to deport because they don't know what they're going to do with these international students. Now, in the past as I mean 20 years ago, there is a scheme that they will allow these students to transfer to another school. But looks like if they have been identified as a ghost school, ghost colleges, that means these people perhaps they have not been studying or performing academically as they require as a genuine international students, and then they should really be deported. And I have no negative comment on this. I think that's the way to do it, so that as long as you can enforce this, then there will be less opportunity for those futuristic ghost colleges to be out there. So, and then obviously no one would like to apply for those kind of schools anymore. All right, so there has been already 150 the provider has been shut down, and another 140 under have been receiving the warning notices. So that means they will be soon to be shut down as well. So it's causing a lot of problem. There has been a sector, and now the expert has called that it's probably not enough, and they need to also monitor international those routers. If you cancel their visa, they will start lodging protection visa. Now we have talked about protection visa in the past. Now if you bluntly just lodging protection visa by way to continue to stay in Australia, that is not the legitimate way, and obviously you're not claiming as there's no significant harm for you to actually return back home. Then obviously that is a fraud. Then the government of Australia is putting more funding and resources to actually prioritize those protection visa applications. So if they found out you're not actually genuine lodging for protection visa, then obviously you'll be kicked out sooner, and that you will be wasting more of your cash or money there. So in the month of May, there were 55 student visa holders that applied asylum seekers. So not many, but I think that's the next issue. But I think the government is covering that already, and obviously there has been a call on the student caps that's causing a lot of issues. So again, now, what are we seeing today? We're seeing a transformation of the entire international education sector of Australia, despite the initiator of the project to perhaps to actually nail the issue on the housing crisis, but to improve with a better quality of education. I mean, I'm good for that. It's good. There's definitely too many private institutions. I think there will be about almost 4,000 of them. So if we're only gonna cancel 150 of them, that's still tiny. That's still peanuts. But I'm not saying that all of them is actually bad. But most of them is not trading as accepting international students. But if they have the genuine intentions to build academically, and then accepting students, train them, put it on the actual workforces, obviously that would be the good way to go. But because we are at the very, very period of time where the government is actually cleaning out a lot of this mess, that's why I am advising everybody, do not go into the VET sector. If you want to come to Australia to study, choose a university, okay? Choose TAFE. Now, even TAFE, we have seen a lot of visa refusals, but very, very less if you choose a university. However, because there has been a cap putting on the international student starting from 2025, you really need to strive to actually be a very good student with a good performance and good academic records to actually gain yourself a placement, an offer from an international student. So as you see, the result is actually positive. It's not going to be a short run. It's going to be a medium and long-term run, but it's good for the international education sector of Australia. It will definitely be a huge shake-up for short term, but I'm only telling you not to step into those loopholes anyway. Anyway, should you have more question querying, more than welcome to leave a comment right down below. And I'll see you next video. Goodbye.